lately we've been working on how do I move forward and attack. We've worked on what to do with our front hand, what to do with our motion. Now we're going to work on how do I attack efficiently with my feet coming forward. Because a lot of us can throw kicks, but it's for like the lady in play, it's at the end of the combination and it's almost an afterthought. Oh yeah, I can throw that. So now we're going to work on opening combinations with kicks and some efficient ways to do that. So one of my favorite ways to push in to someone with a kick is just a real simple step low. Almost like I'm switch dancing into a run. Tony Ferguson, Chandler does it well. There's a couple guys here at 55 that are really good at this. So when I'm here, I'm going to step over, because what this allows me to do is get off center line to that 1 and that 2. So if he throws a 1-2 down that pipe, I'm already off center line. Then all we're going to do, hit a hard low kick, straight right hand. So I'm here, bop, bop. And use that to start pushing him. Because the goal with this is not just to touch his leg. Because I can sit here and kick the leg. The goal is to get him moving backwards. So as I'm here, we're moving around. Bop, bop. See how now he has to reset because I've engaged his space? That's the goal. So when I'm here, if I step over kick, right hand, now guess what? See how he had to square up? Now he's in an open stance. So now after that 2, I can hook, I can shoot. Dealer's choice on how you follow that up. What I want you guys to drill first, hit this 3, 4, 5 times till you get the motion. So you're stepping over, bop, bop. Hit that a couple times first. After you do that, start adding some sugar and spice to it yourself. Because then for me, I'm going to go whop, whop, into the takedowns. Someone like Isaiah is going to go whop, whop, into a hard hook. Add the sugar and spice after you get that running kick motion. Questions on that switch step into the kick right here? One more time, any other technical? Other big thing, guys, when I'm targeting, actually Zay's shorts are perfect. I want to be hitting in between the knee and his shorts. If I hit any higher, you risk the fake foul. Any lower, you're fucking up your own shins. So when I'm here, I'm rolling that right to that empty skin, or empty skin right there. As soon as that lands, bop, stepping over into my right hand. Questions on that? Yeah, so when I'm here, the point of this is, as I'm moving, I'm stepping through so that I can either hit it as an overhand or a straight, depending on what I mean. So if I invade Isaiah's space and he stays, it's an overhand. If I invade his space and he backs out,
it's not a switch, it's a step 45.
Step 45. So if we're in, like if I'm in this box here, I'm stepping across like I'm trying to get that back. So I talk about it pretty consistently. When you're fighting, you have an X and a circle. So imagine like a PlayStation X button. That's what I can describe it. So you have, when I'm cutting across people, I'm not coming straight into Isaiah. That's on train tracks and I'm going to get myself fucked up. I have to come off on that X, or I have to move around on my circle. So whenever you're striking, there's that X and circle. My foot is the center point of that X. I can drop back on this line. I can pivot, drop back on this side of it. I can step across, step it through. And I've laid this out in tape before, it just doesn't work well with athletic tape, I've noticed. So I'm here, I step across, straight, get that down, then add sugar and spice to yourself. 1, 2. So now that we've covered how I come in with just a standard low kick, My next one's going to be a little bit of that Taekwondo karate stuff. I don't show a lot of it, but it has its practical uses. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm still going to step forward at that little bit of that angle, but I'm not trying to cut across him as I am trying to get square. Then I'm going to pull this knee to my far side shoulder here, and I'm trying to side kick into him while springing in. So I'm here, here, and in. I do not have the hip flexibility to hit this one. So I'm here, yep, Isaiah goes in, here, out. After that lands, he's following me in. So, bop, bop, bop. 1-1-2 is a great follow-up to that. So we're here, he steps over, bop, 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 bop. Where you're trying to aim, into the hip or just above. If you're ortho to ortho, that lands just into the kind of soft spot of the belly. If they're a southpaw, you get to fuck them up in their liver. My favorite body shape. So it sucks to be a southpaw. Chambering it, but across. So see how his knee doesn't. So when I chamber a keep, my foot comes up. This is chambering kind of at that 45. Bop. My hips go. I can't. Then it's in.
It's only been there for like 2 months.
Yeah, it's only been like that. Sits like Jason.
I'm usually in the middle.
Alright? So, he's here, he cuts across. Chambers, shoots it, 1-1-2. We're here. He steps across, chamber, bop, 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 bop. Questions on this? Yeah, same concept of the step. You're just not cutting in as much as you are across. So when I'm throwing the low kick on this, I'm cutting into his personal space. Where when I'm cutting this one, it's across. Yeah, so I'm southpaw here. He steps across still. It's just going to land a little more front. 1-1-2 is still there.
So, like for you, I know sometimes my left hip, it's not like as easy to get high. As long as like this is for fight purposes, obviously your teammates, so obviously it's gonna be different. But as I'm stepping, and that oblique kick, that's what I was asking about. I know it's dangerous while practicing, but like it's there. I feel like.
So the reason I'm not a big fan of that oblique kick, stepping. Hello.
We're in a different game.
So the reason I'm not a fan of that oblique kick now. Plenty of better fighters than me use it very effectively. Sweaty in a fight, everyone's starting to wear shorter shorts.
Yep.
I'm in compressions half the time when I fight. The other half of the time, my shorts are like this.
The other, I got you.
Yep. Landed good that time.
Yeah.
Do it again. Look, Sally. We're that distance change. Because even if you hit this one, even if it's not a gunshot type of stopping power, the slip off to this isn't as severe and it's less light.
And can we square up like how I did, sort of kind of like I still can't get a great, like more petite style. As long as I get that angle though.
Yeah, the angle is what throws them off because I have to cut in you. So the reason I like this is Taekwondo guys are really good at this. They cut that angle, and the second you go to square, they cut you. That's why I like this kick. So if you can't throw it fully sideways, like you're gonna do, still set. You can throw it a little bit straighter like Isaiah does. Does that make sense?
Hands up will be straighter. Hands up will be straighter because we're going to be more square. It's going to be like a T.
Alright. Drill her out. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So, because I have a kid next week, occasionally I will teach some fun shit. This is the week that we're going to get some. So, you're allowed 1 spinny shit per fight.
What if it keeps landing? What if it lands really clean the first time? Is it
It's
maybe
still
just
1 spinny shit per fight. Because you took dumb shit.
right for round? I was like, hey, if I can get it efficiently.
So, we're here. And I want to make Isaiah real gun shy about pushing into me. Because he hits me really hard in the face sometimes, and I don't appreciate it. So, instead of cutting across with my back foot, I'm going to cut across with my front foot. Now, I'm going through. So, when you you go to step through, I have to turn my heel to target. My chest and chin are the first things to spin. So when I step through, swivel, because I have to find him. If I just blindly spin here, nothing you do is going to land regardless whether you throw foot or hand. So I'm here, step, spin. Now, as that's happening, I'm chambering my foot at that 90 and picking a target. Generally, you have two good ones, stomach and head. So I'm here, I step through, this foot comes up, and you're following through and into him. This isn't a touch and spin back. This is a touch and through him. Bull and a trying to stop. So I'm here, step, out, and in. Because I want him now to be gun shy, because now anytime I step, he can't just walk into me. So if I'm here with Isaiah, I'm here, I step, spin, acquire target, and back. You are going to land opposite stance. Doesn't matter. Push in, re-switch. Alright? Lands pretty quick. Have some fun, throw some spinny shit. If you're uncomfortable targeting with the leg, I'm here, I step, still that same target, and you're trying to hit with the kind of blade of your arm. Here, and you're trying to extend it to the snapping point and hold. If you just overextend your arm, you'll pop your elbow. So when you come through, whack. Like you're trying to swing a sledgehammer. Whack. Same thing, hit, follow through. So I'm here, whack, and in. Questions? The rule is still one spinny shit per fight. Alright? Go! Moving around, having fun! Yeah, as soon as that foot touches that, you fire like this.
JJ, what time tomorrow? Oh, you know what time that was. Okay.
not stiff that way. Not back. I can just throw it from. You want me to catch and do it? I've been really watching how he gets this angle. I watch him even like this too as well. So you want me to roll me, the takedown.
Ah, see it?
Okay.
So it looks
Like a step, but it's a roll step. Got you. So 1, 2. Yeah.
I think I've watched Lane compete.
Got you.
I gotta watch.
Too much movement, okay? I got your message, by the way.
Yes, you're getting the tallest person every time.
No, I don't like you that much. You're dating a boxer. You're dating a boxer. Don't talk to me. You're barely a person now. Just move it around. Hey.
Oh,
And then so on that'll roll it again. So
wow.
see it?
You want me to that 3, 2?
Yep. Pop, pop, pop. So that's what Eddie throws when he's
Bigger than Dwayne.
This. Ah, I got you. Get that angle. I can angle on it. Yep.
Step. Step.
Is it overhand, you think?
So
Overhand 3, 2.
Nice and hooked in.
Boom, boom. So that last one is straight.
Last one should be straight. Right here. Bop, bop, bop. See it?
30 seconds.